What type of wash style is right for you? Is it an express exterior car wash, a flex service, or a full service wash? All three have pros and cons, but the question we hear most is what type of car wash should I build? And the answer is, what type of car wash do you want to operate? First, let's clearly define the three wash styles and discuss some of the pros and cons for each. First, express car wash. This is the fastest growing style in our industry. At an express wash, the customer stays in the vehicle. All the prepping, washing, and drying is performed by the equipment with minimal labor required. Many of the investors are capitalizing on this new and improved wash process. It's sweeping the industry, and it's being incorporated by some of our most successful car wash operators. Exterior car washing is not new. The express wash incorporates a lot of the new innovations in equipment, detergents, and cloth. Some of it new and some of it really improved. The express exterior model is a well-planned and engineered program proven to give extreme customer satisfaction, maximum wash volumes, and easy owner operation. Designed as a freestanding operation, the express exterior model can be incorporated into many full-service car wash sites.
But I tell you, when we first started talking about exterior and full service, I used to think, well, we could do exterior in a lower volume location and not spend as much money and make it work. It's completely wrong on that theory. That's completely wrong. Actually, exterior, you got to wash a lot more cars to make the numbers work. There's a lot of full service operations today that are in business because they can wash a couple thousand cars a month and do oil changing and do lobby sales and do high ticket per car and do a lot of waxing and detailing, and they can make the numbers work because the building costs the same whether you run an exterior for a low price or you're running full service. So your costs are the same. The concrete's the same, the equipment's the same, your insurance is the same. So none of that changes. The big factor is the labor.
Here are some of the advantages of this wash type. Due to the high-tech automated wash system, you will encounter minimal labor expense. With no merchandise to lose, there is zero shrinkage. Because you don't have to pay a lot of attendance and your customer stays in the vehicle, you can increase your hours of operation. Finally, because of the efficiencies of this wash system, you have the ability to do much higher volumes. There are a few drawbacks to the express exterior model. The fact that the customer is paying an auto cashier, you have less ability to upsell the customer or offer express detail services. The increased volume requires a longer tunnel to provide that same clean, quality, dry car. A lot of operators choose to offer free exterior vacuuming. This requires a little bit more land than a normal car wash. And finally, you will typically have a lower, more affordable price. Our second wash style is the full-service car wash. This is a traditional car wash. Customer gets out of the car at the very beginning. Vacuuming, washing, prepping, drying, interior cleaning are performed by a combination of equipment and attendants. This wash style is for operators who are looking to maximize their revenue on a single site. This person is not afraid of the operational challenges associated with entry-level labor forces and high management requirements. We typically see the growth of the full-serve operations in areas that are more affluent and have less population and lower car counts.
That is a big factor, the labor. It's getting harder to get, and it is costly, and it's going up more. But we're getting a good price for our full service. You go to a steakhouse. You expect a steak. You pay good prices. You want it medium well. You want it rare, and you pay for service, and you pay for the atmosphere. And steakhouses are doing better than ever. The dollar per car in the full service is nice because, like I said, the expense of building a location is the same whether you're going to average $20 a car, you're going to average $5 a car. But at $20 a car, you can wash less cars and make the numbers work versus the lower dollars. So, it is more express detailing and detailing cars, so I think that would be my couple bullets, highlight points for full service.
Some of the advantages of the full-service car wash include the potential for increased sales through a lobby area, higher price points due to more services that can be offered to the customers. Reduced land requirements are available because the tunnel is often shorter and a lot of the work is done by the employees. Some of the negative aspects to a full-service car wash are the higher labor costs. There's also more management requirement needed, and there's more training to do all the services that are available and can be offered at a full-service car wash. A couple other negatives are reduced hours of operation and the potential for shrinkage, especially if there's a lobby store available or at the site. The third style is our flex service. It mixes the properties of full serve and the express exterior with unlimited number of possibilities and variations. The foundation of the FlexServe is based off the Express Exterior model. The Flex Service model incorporates both the Express Exterior and the full service. The car wash package has to be just like the Express model in that all the services are automated, requires no manual prepping and no finishing. If the customer chooses just the exterior wash, they can exit the wash and leave, often past free or vended vacuum cleaners. If they decide to get more services, they'll pull to an aftercare area where they can pick up an interior cleaning, an express wax, services that require about 15 minutes. The nature of this wash is really nice because it also allows then an upsell to even more expensive detail services that can be done at the aftercare area. Advantages of the FlexServe are reduced labor, increased revenue potential, and the ability to accommodate the wash preferences of all your customers. Also a little bit easier to operate because most of your labor is consolidated into one area, that aftercare area. Some of the cons in the FlexServe model, you still need labor. In order to do those aftercare services, there is some labor required and management that goes with that. Number two, you have reduced lobby sales because some customers are exterior only and they're leaving the property without coming inside. And number three, to incorporate all this together, you usually need a larger lot. Both the Flex Service wash and the Express Exterior wash require slightly longer tunnels. They need to accommodate the automated equipment that replaces the traditional prep and finish attendants common in the full service car wash. The value to the customer, a lower price, shorter wait time, and it delivers a much more consistent product every time. This type of wash requires an equipment package that's capable of delivering a 5-minute or less wait time to a customer during peak performance on the busiest days. Don't interpret this to mean that a FlexServe operation requires a much bigger tunnel. Many operators are successfully converting or adding Express Exterior lanes to their full-serve operations. Before you do this, though, you need to evaluate your equipment package, add some of the new technologies in cloth, cleaning materials, soap applications to make sure that you can deliver a clean, dry, shiny car to that Express customer in your full-serve Flex operation. Now let's take a look at some examples of the 3 different wash styles we've been talking about. Tidal Wave Car Wash in Atlanta, Georgia, an express wash operated by Scott Blackstock.
At this location, we just opened up this week. I've got the location a little over 5 miles up the road. We've been open there since the day after Thanksgiving. I've got a 4+2 automatic bay in Thomaston, Georgia. I've had it for 5 years. The express washes, yeah, I've owned a retail business for 25 years. I was looking for something that didn't require as much of my hands-on management. I didn't want to do that. There's definitely still a huge market for full-service operators. I think if somebody's going to be hands-on operating it themselves, you could probably make more money doing a full-serve, everything else being equal. But I just didn't want to have that many employees and that intensive of management. So that's what attracted me to the express wash business. But they're both good business models. There's definitely a demand for both in the marketplace.
This model here, and hands down, the control factor is much better. You don't have to deal with the labor, which is a constant. If you're an operator or a manager, you're constantly dealing with the labor aspects of things. With the advent of the auto sentries and the technology, you can have a chance. You still have to be pretty hands-on, but you can go to dinner or step away for the weekend because your auto sentries control your money. You don't have to worry about people as much.
We'll have a fair business on a drizzly day. If it's pouring down rain, we won't do very many, but if it's just cloudy and drizzling, we'll still do a fair amount of business, at least enough to pay for the labor. The $3, that's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks. People it's less than a gallon of gas at this particular moment. So, it's just not that big a deal to most people. If you're in a real high-income area where maybe you're dealing with professionals that are accountants and attorneys and doctors, the difference between $3 and $5 to them is insignificant. The difference between 5 minutes and 45 minutes is huge. So for that demographic group, you're probably looking at the speed is what brings them in. You go into another demographic group, the fact that they can get the car washed for $5 and vacuum it might be what drives it versus taking it to somewhere else.